Good afternoon, Professor George. My name is Caleb Entwistle, and I will be talking about the what I've learned from the major political assignment that you've given us. Now, before we begin, biasness has been almost everywhere since throughout history. I mean, the Romans did bias through political views by accusing other campaign leaders for the Senate that they supported a group that wasn't Roman or weren't elite fell allegiance to their religious standards, and it's still going around. I mean, a couple other examples is what I put on my argument for my paper is that Abraham Lincoln's administration even was caught suppressing the press, to making the South look sympathetic and making people to the Union be more like, maybe we should stop this fighting. Others could be the KGB supplanting the press to make it look like the United States was evil, the United States targeting communism as this impending doom to end all life as we know it. And some current biasness could be considered North Korea with their news, where they have news biases that only surround the Kim. Perfect example is that the Kim is he is what is it? The Lord of Dolphins, which is a crazy rumor, which a lot of people actually believe. Now, to the actual project. The articles I did was about a recent news development about the Department of Education canceling $350 to contracts and grants. Now, this doesn't seem bad, but the two news organizations I did for the articles was Fox News and Inside Ed. Inside Ed, title was more of like I just said, but Fox News decided to use the term woke. Now, when reading upon these articles, it does like they don't really describe what they mean by woke. So this leads me to believe that this is more of like a negative biasness to basically stir up people to suspect that the education isn't giving us money because of the woke agenda, this and that, and it's causing people to turn negatively towards the woke media because for a long time, woke has been considered a negative connotation. It's been used so many times that the term has been subjectively non-informative anymore, and it's just been cause for other problems. Another thing I found was the fact that um, this is Fox News again, shocker. They really didn't put much evidence to back up their cases. I mean, a perfect example is right here. Training materials included inappropriate and unnecessary topics such as critical race theory, diversity, equality, and inclusion. The DEI, which was a act that was passed by the Biden administration, is a social justice activism, anti-racism instruction on white privilege and white supremacy. Now, when you first hear that, it sounds way too good to be true, and it is because I looked up other articles to see if this is true. No, this is just Fox News trying to spread basically add more fuel to the fire and wound up people to thinking, oh my God, this is what our money's being paid for. No, that's not gonna happen, and it actually has been successful to causing an uproar. The final source is Donald Trump. Now, we know Donald Trump has some very baseless claims. I mean, perfect example was the 2024 political debate with Kamala Harris, where he stated proudly, need I remind, that Haitian immigrants are eating the dogs, they are eating the cats, which has been memed on the internet for about a couple of months. But his new claim is that the Department of Education is a con job and is sitting on their asses and doing nothing to help support us students for education. He also states that the United States is ranked as number 40 in the world. While this may have been true years ago, this is false. I have done multiple looks into like our numbers. We are ranked number 13, which is like the United States. Number 13 is not bad, but it isn't great. And Donald Trump stating that we're number 40 is just another baseless claim without proof, and it has no source. So it's just causing problems, causing an uproar, like I've said previously, to make more people prone to be violent and distrust the Department of Education, which Donald Trump has stated repeatedly that he wants to remove, but he doesn't really state on why he wants to remove it. All he just says it's a con job. It's not doing its job, but he isn't proving that why they aren't. He isn't proving why they're a con job, what they are doing to negatively impact the education system, which there probably is, but based on the articles, he just doesn't state it. Now, that was all for my appeal. Overall, I learned a lot from this. Like, I've learned from now on, since I read a lot of articles, to look for the biasnesses that are in articles and to, like, detect whether these are credible or discredible sources, because the internet is such a big place nowadays. You could easily look through something and believe it's true without even backing it up, because you have the most powerful search engine in your hands. So it's kind of opened my eyes to look to see if these news articles I read are credible and if I could back them up in other previous things. I hope this video was very entertaining. It might have been, it might have not been. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I look forward to the rest of the semester with you, Dr. George. You take care of yourself and have a pleasant day.